Strategy number 2, create safety. You want to reassure them that trying and experimenting and even failing won't be punished. Just like Dana said, like celebrate them, celebrate and say, hey, like, I see that you're trying, you're doing amazing. And, because if we don't do that, you're leaving people in the dark. This is what I'm not going to go into too much detail because this can go way off topic, but when you have people in your space, whether that's your clients, your team members, partners, whomever, if you are trying to help them grow and you just have them, like, you onboard a client or you onboard a team member and you're just like, okay, this is what we're going to do. And then you leave them in the dark. You're not creating that space. You're not creating a safe space where they can come to you, that open door policy, and have conversations with you and, not be afraid to come to you with questions and, suggestions on the work that's happening.
I think that leads perfectly into the next one, which is shifting. Honestly, not even shifting. I'm going to say recognizing how you define success. I think too often we get caught up in honestly someone else's success story and thinking that's what it should be for me. When in fact, I think it is a trend, and normally I'm like, go away from trends, but it was a trend that I actually got behind on, and it was like, I'm rich because, and it listed very personal things, and none of it was monetary. So shifting your focus or recognizing how you uniquely define success is going to be a very big win for you or for your teammate. Instead of focusing on performance goals, how are they executing something? Are they learning something? Are they exploring something? What are they discovering? Like, tie into these things. I mean, we do want to measure certain things, performance goals, but that can't be the end all of
Mm-hmm.
your like review or audit of this team member.
Exactly. Like, when it comes to the reviews and the performance reviews, it's just almost like, if we look at our analytics on social media, like, oh, we only have 5 views, that's wrong. Or, we get so caught up in those numbers. But I believe that, yes, that's a low number according to social media standards. But to me, I'm like, 5 people saw that. That is a win for me. Like, I think that's awesome. Like, so it's, I think it all depends on, what's going on, what you're looking at, you know, like you said, Dana, is the people, are they willing to grow? Are they putting in the effort? And not everybody goes at the same pace. I think, when you think about back in like school, yes, in elementary school, you're supposed to read at this type of level, but some kids go a little differently, but they exceed in other ways. So you have to kind of like figure out that balance. Strategy number 4, model curiosity yourself. So I'm curious. I'm curious all the time. I want to know the ins and outs. I want to ask questions. I want to talk openly. And this is what you should encourage your team, your clients, talk openly about things you're learning, the mistakes that you've made, and the experiments that you're running. Make growth feel normal instead of threatening.